Prince Harry cautioned against criticizing Camilla in Memoir, risking repercussions from King Charles if Harry trashes her. Then Charles could pull the plug, and Harry knows that. King Charles is expected to be treated leniently in Prince Harry's upcoming book Spare, set to be published by Penguin Random House on January 10, despite the strained relationship between the two. However, it has been reported that Harry has been cautioned that if he speaks negatively about the Queen Consort in his memoir, he will have crossed the red line for the king. The insider told The Sun, "If Harry trashes her, then Charles could pull the plug, and Harry knows that." Harry had a difficult relationship with Camilla, who had an affair with his father when he was still married to Diana, but attacking Camilla would not go down well among palace staff or his father, and Harry is aware. The memoir is described as being tough on Prince William and also criticizes the Princess of Wales. The title of the memoir includes the phrase "the heir" and "the spare." A source with knowledge of the book told the Sunday Times, "Charles comes out of it better than I had expected, but it's tough on William, in particular, and even Kate gets a bit of a broadside. There are these minute details and a description of the fight between the brothers. I personally can't see how Harry and William will be able to reconcile after this." During the 6-hour TV marathon, Harry claimed that the Prince of Wales screamed and shouted at him during a summit at Sandringham in January 2020 with the late Queen and Charles shortly after he and Meghan Markle announced Megxit plans. In the Sussexes' recent Netflix series, Harry reserved the most criticism for his older brother, who is second in line to the throne. He said, "It was terrifying to have my brother scream and shout at me and my father say things that just simply weren't true. And my grandmother, quietly sit there and take it all in. But you have to understand that, from the family's perspective, especially from hers, there are ways of doing things and her ultimate, mission, goal, responsibility is the institution." Harry stated that it was heartbreaking to see William's office at Kensington Palace engage in the same negative story trading that Charles's office had done in the past, something that he and William had vowed never ever to do after seeing the consequences of such actions. The Duke made this claim. He added, "William and I both saw what happened in our dad's office, and we made an agreement that we would never let that happen to our office. I would far rather get destroyed in the press than play along with this game or this business of trading, and to see my brother's office copy the very same thing that we promised the two of us would never ever do, that was heartbreaking." Harry's memoir, written by J.R. Mohringer, is advertised as being completely honest and unvarnished. An earlier press release said, "Spare takes readers immediately back to one of the most searing images of the 20th century, two young boys, two princes, walking behind their mother's coffin as the world watched in sorrow and horror. As Diana, Princess of Wales, was laid to rest, billions wondered what the princes must be thinking and feeling and how their lives would play out from that point on. For Harry, this is his story at last." With its raw, unflinching honesty, Spare is a landmark publication full of insight, revelation, self-examination, and hard-won wisdom about the eternal power of love over grief. It comes as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are seeking personal and financial independence in the U.S. after stepping down from their royal duties in 2020.